Hey, Justin here, back with another piece of technology that is great for the classroom. I've used this one a few times. I just learned about it a couple weeks ago. It is called classroomscreen.com, and it's completely free. I know it's a little bit cut off, but down here on the bottom, we have a bunch of different tools. Just so you know, it has language. You can change the language, background. You can change whatever background. You can do a solid color. I just did the Colosseum. You can use a random name generator. All right, so this is fantastic. So if I type in Little Billy and Little Sally and Tim and Bob, I can randomize. All right, so I don't know about in your classrooms, but choosing someone to answer sometimes gets a little bit fun. Now, you can save these lists. So if I type in all my students, I don't have to do it every time. I can just save the list, and it stays there. Now, another cool feature for this random name one is a pair of dice or a single die. You can go all the way up to 3. I do this when students are trying to figure out, who's going to do what. I'll say, okay, whoever rolls the highest number gets to choose, and they'll roll. And you got 9. The next person will come. Got 5, so the first person will get their choice. Great tool. You can move it around the screen. All right, down here, if I do not want it anymore, I just hit X. Sound level. You can install these microphone things. I haven't used that much. Don't really want to. QR codes. So you could post QR codes up. Students can take pictures of them. It gets linked right to whatever you want to post. There are a couple of different drawing. There's this one that's full screen. There's this smaller one that's in a window. You can just doodle, draw, kind of neat. Clear it out with the X, change colors, thicker, thinner, whatever you want to do. You can also, erase. All right. Again, you can move it around. If I do this, I can save it. Pretty easy stuff. All right. The one that I use the most, close it down over here, is the text. If I want students to bring something to class, I say bring pencil, notebook, music. All right, whatever I wanted to bring. This will be up on my board when the kids walk in. They look up, they go, oh, got to make sure I grab my music. Oh, no, not a notebook, but a notebook. So that's really useful. They have work symbols. I haven't used this much, but you want the kids to be quiet, silence. If you want to ask a neighbor. So just kind of some small things to tell the students what they should be doing at whatever time. Kind of nice. We have the traffic light. So I use this one. I'm a car guy, so this is pretty fun for me. I'm like, all right, ready, set, go. And they'll get the green light, and they'll get going. When there's 5 minutes, I'll throw up the yellow light. And then when time's up, I'll use the stoplight. Now, in addition to that, I like to use the timer. You can use it as a stopwatch. Stop, set laps, stop it, whatever. Or you can use it as a timer. So add minutes, seconds, whatever you want to do, right? You can set different music to it. Probably can't hear that, but it's you've won a level in Mario sound. All kinds of different cool stuff. Really, this is a useful tool. The great part is I can have all of these up at one time. It's fantastic. If I close out of this, right, or I can share this. I can close out of it, and when I open it back up, normally all the stuff is back there. I'm not going to do that right now because I have issues with this Screencast-O-Matic freaking out when I do that. But that is what it is. Again, other cool tool. Sorry, almost forgot about this. You can do an exit poll. So it goes to this screen. You can have them do smiley faces and rate it one, frowny to smiley, or just do X's and circles or X's and check marks, good or bad. You can change what this says here. So how were my dad jokes today? And then the kids can respond. I don't have any results, but you can get all different. I mean, it'll break down, however. So if I had a bunch of kids saying smiley, and I know my dad jokes are awesome, so about 75% of the kids are going to like those. Or at least that's what I like to tell myself. Reset results, pretty easy. All right, and then you can close back out of that, get back to your screen. Final tool is a clock here, so kids can see what time it is up on the board. You can put a calendar up, all kinds of different stuff. You can change it from 24-hour to 12-hour, or vice versa, and then just close it out. You can also go completely full screen so the kids don't see any of the tabs you have open. That's pretty nice as well. And that's about it for ClassroomScreen.com. It's a fantastic tool. I would say if I was going to connect it to a ISTE standard, I'd do a standard for educators. More than likely, I'd go with Leader, and I would go 2B, so advocate equitable access and educational technology, digital content, learning opportunities to meet diverse needs of all students. Now, this is the reason I would choose that standard is because you're giving students tools to manage their time, to know what's going on. So if I have what to bring up, I have the timer up there, and I have, what they should be doing. It's keeping those kids that get sidetracked. They look up on the board or at the board and, oh, hey, I'm supposed to be working on this, or I have this much time. It's just a good time management tool. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you learned a little bit of something, and I hope you get a chance to try this in your classroom.